Hi, I'm Jeff Huber from Breakthrough Basketball, and in this video, you're going to learn 5 sets to punish a 2-3 zone defense. What makes this video different from most plays videos? In this video, not only will you see the plays, but you'll hear multiple state championship coaches break down the nuances and coaching points that lead to high-level game time execution. Now let's get started.
Okay, we're going to start half court. Okay, we're going to run Iowa. And all we're doing here is we're trying to exploit the zone and get a shift so that we can get a basket on the backside. So typically we will have our, we can adjust this however we want. If Drew's a better shooter than Mason, we might have Drew cut through and Mason will come here and we'll get a screen up here. Right now we'll just say that all three of these perimeter guys are the same type of shooter. So Mason will enter the ball with a pass. He'll cut opposite. And then our opposite post will be rolling up here to set a screen. Now, if you look, you can already see this transpiring. So pause it right here. In a 2-3 zone, when you make that first pass, the top guy is going to go take the pass. There's not a 2-3 zone in the world where that's not going to happen. And for some reason, we have found over the years that when you screen a zone, they don't play it like a man-to-man, and they don't necessarily fight through the screens like you would typically see in a man-to-man. So Jake is going to come while they're defending that shot. He's going to screen here, and I'll pause for just a second before you go. This is exactly what we want the floor to look like, because now Drew's job is to attack the second top zone man. So we've already taken the first one out of play with the screen. He probably doesn't see that screen coming. He probably doesn't yell screen because they're standing in a zone. It's a lot different than a man-to-man. So Drew comes off this pick. He drives right into this elbow gap and makes Cole come take him. And now we have exactly what we want here. We're going to have our post rolling through to the short corner. We've got 2 shooters over here, and there's only 1 zone man left to cover them both. Now don't roll yet. Okay, so Drew hits this pass here. Now, if you pause it, you know exactly what's going to happen. He's going to sprint there. If he has a shot, he takes it. Otherwise, he kicks it there. And now that middle guy in the zone has to decide, am I going out? Am I going to let him chase? But now we got Jake right here looking to flash. And if somebody guards Jake, let's say they make a good transition down and he guards Jake, then Jake just steps right here and Ty follows him right behind on an X, typical high-low zone offense, and we can look to hit him there, right here. Now, what we find when we run this offense, I would say 90% of the time, and we've run it for 24 years, is we're going to get one of these guys a shot, or a shot fake and a drive into a gap. So Jake has to do a good job after setting the screen. He wants to roll in there, but he wants to wait and see what transpires first and then look to flash, and then Ty will flash off of him. So let's do that live. You guys do the best you can to cover it. Brayden, you're going to be the guy that's in kind of a bad position because if we do it right, you're the guy that has to guard 2. Okay, so we call this Iowa. Here we go. Now let's go through that one more time. One more time, call it Iowa. Now pause it, okay? Give it right back there. Okay, now I want to just pause it right there. Even if Hayden flashes and comes back, what I want to show here is this. We should end up with great rebound position on this too. If right now, if Hayden goes out, usually this guy's going to sneak in here just in case he has to help. Ty can seal him off on the back looking for a long rebound, and Drew can come right into the wide open middle looking for a rebound as well. So not only is it a good offense to get an open shot, it's also a great offense to open up the zone for rebounding purposes. Push, let's go. Off of it, good, make a good pass. Shot fake, kick it, good, better, rebound. Good, put it in, Drew, put it in. Attaboy, good, good. One more time, good job. Again, we call this Iowa. Go hard, go hard, go hard. Kick it, good. Good, Brayden, hustle down there. Attaboy, good job, good job. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now the counter to that, we're gonna call that Walker. It's a city in Iowa, and this is one of my favorite parts about coaching. So we're gonna do, it's very similar play, but what is a coach gonna do? You guys are gonna stay in the same spots. Brecken, get up there. Okay, we're gonna pass it in. You're gonna go, okay, now we're gonna cut ball side instead of opposite. So what you're gonna typically find is any coach worth his salt is gonna tell these guys, are you just gonna continue to get screened or are you gonna do something about it? So they're gonna tell this guy when he gets screened, get under the screen and stay with the dribbler so they don't have those two open options in the backside. We can leave our guard over there. So let's just walk through that really quick. Let's go back to Iowa and just walk through what we would do. Okay, let's say the defense actually gets smart and slides under that screen. So you go there, the screen comes. We've been running this play, so their coach says, Kale, you got to get under there and guard him so Cole can stay off. And now they're getting this defended, right? They're getting Iowa defended really well. Okay, so now we're going to run Walker. And the only change to that is, and again, this is something during a timeout a coach can cover, but there's no way 5 high school kids are going to make this adjustment or college kids on the floor. So now we're going to throw it at the same spot. We're going to cut to the ball side, okay? You're going to kind of release as he comes to screen, so you're on the back side. And now we're going to set that screen on him here, and he's going to slide under, right? And so Drew's going to keep dribbling. Cole's going to stay on the shooter right there. Well, look what happened. We don't have a shooter in that corner anymore, and now we're coming right back here, and now we've got this wingman on the 2-3 in the same situation Braden was in on this side. He has to come get this pass to cover the shot, and if they kick it to the corner, he's got to guard that guy too. So all we're doing is we're flipping the tables on them. So one of my favorite parts of coaching is watching when you do something like this, and the coach on the other sideline that just called timeout to tell his kids to get under the screen, and then his kids aren't smart enough to figure out that they're going back to the same side. So this is the counter to our Iowa play. We call it Walker. We'll go through it half speed here a couple times, then we'll go full speed, okay? All right, here we go. Pop out, good. And then let's go through that half speed again, and I'm gonna pause it to show you what Jake would do there. So we're bringing our opposite post to screen just like we were on the other play. As he comes, Jake's gonna release just to get under the zone, and Jake's doing the same thing now. As we read this, typically what happens is that guy gets under, that guy shifts there, he might be able to come right here, and if he gets it here, we again are gonna have that kick out or the score right here. So Jake's looking for that. He's also looking at the play, and if it looks like it's gonna develop into a shot, he's getting rebound position right here, okay? All right, let's go through that live now a couple times. Don't steal it, but give us a good look. So Waylon, you're gonna have to come cover the shooter and then try to chase the corner, okay? Go hard, good. Right there, good, good. Okay, now Waylon, get to that shooter this time. Don't let him get that shot, okay? Again, this is called Walker. Iowa and Walker.
Okay, so using chin against the zone is something that we will try to do. Obviously, you're not necessarily getting your flare screens. You're getting some different looks. We will have our post players still set this back screen just to kind of engage this guard up top, and to get this cutter, you're gonna make this middle guy have to think about this guard cutting through. But once again, we are trying to create overload situations. We will look at once the basketball gets to the wing. So if Barry has the basketball, let's not cut, guys, but let's throw it to Nolan. If Tyler has the basketball here, and Barry is going to cut through in a second, but as he's getting low and he's coming out, if we can get this low guy in the 2-3 defense to guard Tyler, and if they haven't bumped off. Obviously, if Streeter comes over and bumps him off like a lot of zone defenses will do, then he's able to then guard this next defender. But if Sean at all is guarding Tyler, and as Tyler is dribbling up in the chin, if he follows him at all, then Barry, who was your one man who started with the basketball, is going to be cutting. He's going to be open in the corner. And so we will look at dribbling, trying to get the defense to chase or stay with us for a little bit, and then maybe use an escape dribble or rip dribble and then throw the basketball backwards. A lot of centers, all right, and I was one of them, especially in the zone, don't want to move out and cover the corners. And this is just a long ways to go. And so you're kind of taking advantage of that post player kind of being inside, being here, not wanting to cover corners. And if the guards don't rotate over fast enough, if they don't bump their wings down and bump their wings low, then you can, with quick ball movement and kind of using this continuity chin action, you can get good looks. So guys, let's go through that. Offense, You don't have to play 100 miles an hour. Let's make sure we're still looking at our 5-man. So one other thing, so normally our 5-man will set the back screen and then turn to set the flare screen. Now we will have, again, if we know this is a zone in chin, we'll have our 5-man set the back screen. Our point guard is cutting through. We're trying to get that middle defender, that 5 defender, to go low with our point guard, and then we have our 5-man just flash to the middle, and we might have this little dump in pass. All right, guys, so let's just go through this a couple times. Running chin against a 2-3 zone. Dive, Julian, look. Tyler, look back. Reverse the basketball. Dennis, reverse. Look inside. Dribble up. Dribble up. Bump. Don't bump him off. Sean, chase him. Dennis, throw it back. There we go. Shot in the corner. All right, guys, let's reset. Let's go through that again. Bump. Don't bump him off. Sean, chase him. Dennis, throw it back. There we go. Shot in the corner. Okay, another thing that you're going to see is if you get that first cutter through, all right, and you do hit your 5-man in the middle, a lot of times that post defender is going to be here. If the 5 catches it in the middle, this post defender is going to be here. You're going to potentially have that little dump off pass. So guys, let's simulate that. Julian, Dennis, you start with the basketball. Okay, so defense, you're going to play along for a second, but on this pass, Dennis is going to reverse the ball to Nolan. All right, Dennis, Julian, you're gonna set your back screen. You're gonna go with Dennis, right? You don't wanna give him this lob, you don't wanna give him this layup. Gonna reverse the ball to Nolan. Julian, you're gonna flash right here, just kind of right here in the middle. And so Nolan, you're gonna hit him. Now you've gotta come up. You don't wanna give him there, and so then you give that little pass, probably with your right hand to Dennis right here on this side, okay? Here, let's simulate that. Not right now. So set your back screen, you look to the middle, high-low, get inside, and score. Okay, guys, let's reset. Defense, now you can play it live. You don't have to give them anything. All right, offense, let's stay in our chin. Get to your X's. Julian, get to your ball side. Flash. Julian, you are working from elbows to middle, elbows to middle. All right, here we go. Reverse the basketball, elbows to middle. Nice pass, finish. Julian, great pass.
So the first one is called runner. And again, it works against any zone. So we'll show you against 2-3, and the fundamentals are the same. Our 2 low post guys are in the block, so we're 3 out, 2 in. We just offset a little bit. We have a runner. Our 2 is what we call our runner. The 4's job, who is playing on this side, is to screen the outside guy in the zone. And so against 2-3, it's going to be here. Now against 2-3, it's a little weird because it's a little wider than normal, and that doesn't bother us. And here's his deal. He's screening that, so if we can make that pass, we'll make that pass every time. We'll take the shot. This guy's going to run and guard him, so as soon as he runs, he's going to come and find that next guy and seal him. And so we'll just throw it down, and we'll get lots of easy looks from the seal. The other thing we'll get, come on back, throw it to the top, is after we make a couple shots, so go make a shot. Okay, he's made the shot, so this guy's going to start to panic a little bit. He's going to panic a little bit and try to get out there real fast to get out to the shooter. And so what this guy's going to do, as soon as he leaves, he steps, asks for the ball, and we'll get a bunch of pretty good looks. Now, we'd like you to step a little bit closer in here. So basically it's drop, step, basket is really what we'd be after on that. So that's the front side. Our backside people are doing this. The backside big guy is going to start as low as he can because we don't want any vision of him. I think one of the problems, the big guys start high, they're easy to see. When the ball's opposite, he flashes. So he flashes, hopefully behind people so they can't see him. He flashes, make the pass. Now he has shot, post, and then reverse. It's the same thing we always do, shot, post, reverse. And the reverse might be there, our runner might have run there, but it's shot, post. And we'll get some of these that are just great looks between our 5 and our 4, just layups against the zone, which are very valuable things. So let's start the ball at the top. So we'll go screen, he flashes, okay, go back, flash and go back, you don't stay. Throw the reverse pass. Now typically our runner will run, We're going to do the same thing here. He's going to screen. We'll get lots of passes right there. He runs out, go post up, throw the ball in the post. Power post moves against the zone, which is, again, valuable shots. Our backside big guy is going to flash and come back. And again, we'll get that pass in from the top. Shot, post, reverse. Here we go. Yeah, play it. Play it a little bit. Shoot it. Okay, hold up. So here's the other thing that we'll do against this very effective is we've reversed the ball. We've looked at the runner. We haven't thrown it down there. Get out, get out, get out. And so we'll yell pin, and we'll reverse it back. And so stay there, B, we're pinning. So you're going to pin. Now the ball's over here, Gus. So you're going to come back. So we pin the outside guy. Screen. That's always a pass that we'll have if we yell pin. So yell pin, so we throw it. Now the same thing's stop. The same thing's going to happen. This guy knows that's his coverage, so he's going to leave. We're going to go seal that middle guy. Now you guys got to go seal him. You got to go find him. And here's let me do that. Here's what post guys do. That guy leaves. Come here. So I screen, and this guy leaves, and then they just stand here. And that's probably a turnover because this guy's going to come and play. So we got to really make sure we go hunt that guy down. So I screen, this guy goes by me. I'm going to go hunt this guy down. I'll get deeper to the basket, then I'll cough ball, 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 ball. Boom, we'll have shots right there. Probably of any zone thing that we do, we get more inside post touches in runner offense because everybody's worried about the runner. That's our shooter, and everybody gets real worried about him. And so we'll get those, I call it a little slip. So if I'm here and I widen out just a little bit, and I see Dylan go out early, he'll slip that, and I'll go right there. And we'll get shots around the rim a lot against that. So let's just run runner a little bit, see what we got. Move a little bit, Blue. Be a little bit active, Blue. Nothing, swing it. Pop, pop, Dan, pop, pop, no, pop. Good, good. Good shot. No, go rebound the ball. Don't stand. You shoot the ball, go rebound the ball. Let's play it a little bit. We'll play a little bit here. Back, back, Dan, back. Screen, screen, seal. Go seal. All right. Good, good. Pop, pop, Noah. Pop, pop, Dan, pop, pop. Back, back, flashing back. Good. Good, nice. Nice pass.
So again, like to run a quick hitter right out of the gate. You're going to see we go into this dribble handoff here. So we've got dribble handoff going. Our point guard's going to try to get through and get all the way to the other side. We're going to reverse it, set that flare screen, and slip that right into the middle of the paint. And so if we take that back a little bit, our big number 50 down in the baseline's out a little bit too far, but we often will get some dunks off this because they will help uphill with that middle guy, and we can often get that dump. If the guy over the guard on the weak side helps over and in, we usually have a three-point opportunity on that wing too. So it's a really good setup for both man and zone. It also works against the switch too. So that's one of those things that I talked about a little bit in the video that we incorporate is kind of that flare slip. And that's really nice too. It can be good. Here we have the post on the same side, or excuse me, we have them opposite of where we started the ball. And so it really works well in that situation.
We hope you enjoyed this zone offense video. If you want instant access to 5 zone sets and 2 bonus zone sets, make sure to click the link in the description so you gain access to a free PDF featuring diagrams, descriptions, and bonus tips. Again, if you incorporate these plays into your zone attack, your players will be ready and able to generate great shots when your opponent throws a 2-3 zone at you. Make sure to click and subscribe and then click the bell button so you're the first to know when we release more new videos. Thanks for watching.